let's just start with a round of applause for you guys. Well done. Yeah, bravo. Yeah, well done. Yeah, well done. On this channel, I tend to get two different types of suggestions. The first one being, you should platinum this game because it's fun, it's one of my favourite games, it's enjoyable, it's fantastic, so on and so forth. The other one is, you should definitely platinum this game. And the last time I got comments that gave off that energy was with the Avengers game. And if you guys know about the Avengers game, you know how it went. If you've seen the video, you know how it went even more. It was pretty horrendous. But I got like an odd amount of comments for this game specifically. And that is Dying Light 2. Now, I already done Dying Light 1. I done it years ago. I loved it to bits. I thought it was a fantastic game, and I mean, it really was the first of its kind, so I didn't enjoy Dying Light 2 quite as much. I mean, it was a lot buggier than I ever remember Dying Light 1 being. But I got Dying Light 2 on midnight launch. I played it, I completed it, I really enjoyed myself, played it for a couple of weeks, and then I was like, you know what, it's too buggy, there's broken trophies, broken quests, I'm just going to give it a miss for a couple of months and come back, and I never did. Until I started to get like a good amount of suggestions to platinum Dying Light 2 specifically, which is odd that you asked for the second one, not the first one. Normally I thought, all right, well, something's up. So I looked at the trophies, I saw nothing of difficulty, nothing that would take my time up, so I was like, all right, I'll do it. I was very wrong. If you guys have done this or you know about this game, then you know why you wanted me to do this, and I didn't realise how long one of these trophies was going to take. It was a nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare. But all in all, I found Dying Light 2 like pretty annoying and super buggy when I first played it, but I definitely felt the improvement when coming back to it over a year later, because I believe it came out in February of 2022. So over a year later, I definitely feel the improvements. Things definitely feel a lot slicker. Now, before starting this video, I already had 94 hours played and 36 of 58 trophies. Now, the trophy guide gives it a 3 out of 10 and says it will take 120 hours to platinum. Now, I thought that was because of the long story. I really should have done more research. I thought the 120 hours was because of the long story. I'm just a muppet sometimes. But I decided to break this one down into 5 steps. Step 1 is figure out what the is going on and get all the collectibles. Step 2 is to do the online. Step 3 is to do the achievable cleanup. Now, that will make sense a bit later. Step 4 is to do New Game Plus. And Step 5 is the final grind. Now, as always, if you guys have any suggestions, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. This was actually a fun platinum to do, despite it being that grind. Looking back while editing it later was actually a lot of fun, and I hope you guys do enjoy this video. So yeah, let's jump into it. So we're starting here, loading it up, Dying Light 2. Now, this is a game I played on the launch, as in on midnight. I stayed up till midnight when it was available, and I played it, and I smashed it out, and I had a lot of glitch trophies. But instead of jumping straight in to a new game to do things, I want to see how much I can clean up on my current file, if it's available. I don't know if because of how many updates it's had, if it's like going to be buggered. So this is my save file, 86 hours played in game. I believe that according to my PlayStation, I have 94 hours. So this is where we're at, 64%, 36 of 58 trophies. As you can see, I did complete the game, but you'll notice a few of the story trophies never popped. Annoying, I know. Second story trophy, I never got. I didn't get this one for defeating the renegades, and I never got this one for finding your sister, even though you can see right there, it says complete the game with any ending. So 3 of the story trophies I didn't get, one of them being the final mission, which means no matter what happens in this video, I'm going to have to replay the entire bloody story again. But as you can see, assign all facilities, activate all metro stations, activate all windmills, open all airdrops, defeat all GRE anomalies, clear all bandit camps, achieve maximum parkour proficiency. These are things that I all done. But I'm thinking before I have to start a new game, I reckon I could do a lot of these trophies in my current save file, assuming it's not so bugged from like being played on the initial release that it just like doesn't allow me to. Yep. This is also going to be a problem because I'm going to need some new inhibitors, which I don't actually have at the moment. R1 to jump. Why did I think it was L1? Let's get used to this free running again then, shall we? Okay, I have to jump there, I think. There we go. Is there usually this many zombies about? I don't remember how to play this game, dude. Oh my god, look at you. Okay then, so I think this is going to take some getting used to. The one thing I'll say, and I definitely don't want to be a negative Nancy, the one thing I'll say is I don't remember when I got this game enjoying it as much as I did Dying Light 1. Like, Dying Light 1 for me was like one of the best games ever played. See, the love interest thing is not there. This is the face of a man who is extremely confused and also kind of regretting his decision to platinum this game. This is probably the most confused I've ever been when starting a platinum video. Okay, so my plan is I'm going to get all the collectibles so I don't have to worry about that in New Game Plus. Once I've got all of the collectibles, I'm going to go into New Game Plus because in theory I then should be able to get all my skills as well as other stuff done, which should be fine. Yeah. Okay, so I'm playing for like an hour. I'm just trying to figure out what's best to do. A couple of things I found out. I can get both the tape recordings and the graffiti collectibles on this playthrough right here. So I haven't got to do New Game Plus right away. That's what I'm going to do first of all. Second thing I found out. They added new inhibitors. They added 30 new ones to New Game Plus. I don't think I've ever been more confused when going back to a game than I am right now. Okay, I should be now on my way to find the last voice recording. I'm on 62 of 63. Alright, this should be the last tape. And there we go. Audio file. Find all collectible recordings. Yeah, a bit of a pain, but wasn't too bad. It's the next day. I'm not going to lie. I am miffed. Now, let me explain why. Now, we got all the tapes. We still got the graffiti to do. That's fine. I decided to do the mementos. I thought that might be fun. One thing I'm also noticing is it didn't save the final one. That's really fun. This game, dude. This game. I spent all night collecting them. Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting pretty miffed. Yeah. So I'm getting pretty annoyed, to be honest. So last night I thought instead of doing the graffiti, I would go and see if I can get the mementos, because a lot of them people were saying like, oh, so many of them are missable. I don't often believe that. I reckon I can still get them all. Anyways, I got them all except for one. Now, the last one I need is what I'm called Lawan's kill list. Now, some people report it not loading or like never appearing. I'm going to show you guys something even more annoying. So this one, there's one in here. Here we go. Look, there's this one here. Great. That didn't save. And then, look. 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 It's right here. But I can't pick it up. This is apparently in two locations, here or at the fisheye. Clearly you can see I cannot pick it up. There is no prompt to pick it up, which is unbelievably annoying. The other possible option is I join an online player's session and hopefully theirs is like fixed or something and I can pick up that collectible and thus get that trophy. So I'm just going to try and join a few people and just see if this works. Okay, got a trophy. Didn't mean to. Join the co-op session. Didn't even know that was a trophy, but okay. Oh my god, he's right where I want him to be as well. Okay, let's see. Alright, it's not here, which means it's at the fisheye. Okay, oh my god, if this works like off rip, I'm going to absolutely be buzzing. I'm not completely optimistic though, because this game, man, like, I've spent a lot of time, like, reading things, see if other people experience the same issues. From glitched quests, to glitched trophies, to glitched collectibles. I saw people just saying, like, even if you're not a completionist, this game is still a nightmare to want to finish. Boom! It worked! Find all collectible notes. Oh, thank... I'm out of here, boys. I am out of here. Drop out. What does that... Yeah, I want to drop out. Peace. Oh my god, thank god that worked, man. Alright, so the next collectibles we need to get is the graffiti, which apparently is actually quite a nice collectible to collect. Alright, boys. This should be the last graffiti. Been a quite a nice collectible to get, to be honest. And there we go. Street Art Aficionado. That wasn't actually that bad. It was quite nice. Just they were simple to find. Collectibles have been a bit doo-doo. I won't lie. Probably the least enjoyable collectibles I've done maybe this year. Quite possibly. Yeah, all in all, not really that fun. I don't like when they have a huge bulk of like tiny pieces of paper and then they make some of them missable. I'm really not a fan on that. So, we figured out what was going on and we got the 3 collectible trophies for a lot of ups and downs and just confusion. The next step was the online trophies. Now, there's only 2 of them, but as you saw, we accidentally got one of them during the first step of this video. The next one was just to go into an online game with 2 other players and get 100 total kills. Dead easy. Alright, so with this online trophy, my game plan is simple. We are going to go into online, we're going to go to find games. I'm about to admit something really embarrassing that I didn't realise until right towards the end of me getting this trophy. See this thing on the right? On the right here that says players, 4 of 4, 1 of 4, 2 of 4, 3 of 4. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. So I spent half an hour to 45 minutes guessing and just trying to get into a 2-man lobby. That's how stupid I am sometimes. And I'm going to try and just find anybody who is a good level, and maybe they'll have someone with them. Maybe they won't. Who knows? Because you need 2 other players. Aha! So there are 2 people here. Oh, I've got no stamina. Run, run, run. Okay. And they've got it on easy, so everything's like 1 hit. Okay. So that is this area cleared out. I just need to... I'm just going to literally run. I just got to really hope that nobody dies and leaves. Oh, that guy's died. I'm really hoping he doesn't leave. Oh, he's left. You little turd. I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, Christ. Dude. What do people do with their headsets?
Broken.
Your weapon has been destroyed. Well, that is devastating. Because that was a really good weapon, that. This is a bit quicker. Oh my god. Aiden, can you please, like... I really haven't got the greatest weapons because I've not really paid attention to my weapons while playing at the minute because I've just been going for collectibles. So, like, I've not needed to really kill anything, as silly as that sounds. Just swing until something hits.
Nothing's broken.
The game master's disconnected and you'll return to your game. God damn it. I really thought I was going to get that then. I really thought I was going to get the trophy then. I must be dead close though. I must be really close. Dude. Come on. What is it with people and headsets or mics like this? Lose the maximum level of chase. I'll take it. Holy moly. So I was on the max level. I left the lobby. And that is absolutely fantastic. Thank you, game, for doing that. That is... There we go. That's teamwork. And that's for kill 100 enemies while playing with at least 2 other players. And we got that slowpoke trophy as well, which I just think is absolutely hilarious. With the online done and a lot quicker than I thought, despite the game's problems, it's really good to see that it still has a active, I wouldn't say thriving, I'd say active player / fan base, which is always good. Personally for me, now that I've got the platinum, I don't see myself going back to it. I don't enjoy it enough like I did Dying Light 1 to just play it for fun from time to time. The game just doesn't have that same aspect for me. Don't get me wrong, it's still a great game, but I just can't fall in love with it the same way I did Dying Light 1, and I don't know why. But now it's time to move on to the achievable cleanup that I can do in this playthrough. So for example, there's a side mission trophy that I just cannot do on my current save file because it is so bugged. But I can get things like 50 spear kills, 50 smashes, use a UV flashlight to kill a viral, and a couple of others. So I got a couple of pretty easy and quick combat related trophies. Mainly things I just didn't want to leave till last, to be honest. So I've got a couple of trophies that I'm going to do now. One of them is a wall run to kick. And then another one is to get 1 million in old world money, which I don't think will be too difficult. And then I could do the 50 survivor encounters in this playthrough. But I'm not sure I'm going to. I reckon I'll be able to get that gradually in like New Game Plus. Because surely I'm going to run across survivors and surely it carries across saves. Alright, there he is. Gotcha! Bing, bang, boom. Perform an air kick after a double wall run. Easy peasy. Also, I just finished watching the boxing, the Inui Fulton card. Fantastic fight. Inui absolutely dominated and got the stoppage as per my prediction. Done it earlier than I thought, but oh, what a great time to be an Inui fan. I was buzzing, boys. I was jumping around and all sorts. Alright, we're now going to go for the Old World Money trophy here. Hey, there we go. Who wants to be a ... Collect 1 million in Old World Money. So I decided to get the 50 encounters trophy just out of the way and done. It was excruciating. I just had to keep running the same routes in different areas. It was painful, but I suppose it got up my distance travelled. But I was so stoked when I finally had it done. So most of the cleanup done, at least the cleanup that I could do in this save file. It's now time to go into New Game Plus and get those BS main mission story related trophies that I didn't get when I originally played. There's only 3 of them as well as that 1 bug side mission. And I should be able to get them all in New Game Plus. Alright, so here we go. It is time to New Game Plus. There's nothing left for me to do. The Sparker interest trophy is completely bugged for me, so I have to do it in a new playthrough. I'll be able to get my health and stamina, and then also we are currently 392 kilometers of the way to that 960 kilometer trophy. It's going to be brutal, but we're going to be going into New Game Plus, and no matter how much I want to love this game, I still just don't have the same feeling I did when I played Dying Light 1. Dying Light 1 was just different mustard. Reach the bazaar for Hakon's call. Oh, so we skipped like all of that intro stuff in New Game Plus. Oh! Oh my god! You skipped so much at the start. Well, that's awfully handy. Does that mean that New Game Plus skips the reach Villador and use an inhibitor shot for the first time?
Hey, watch where you're going. What a day. No.
Ah ha ha ha! Ah ha! Yes! 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 There we go. Use an inhibitor for the first time. We got it. Yes! 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 So I quickly smashed out the main story, skipping all the cutscenes because I'd already done it before. All in all, it took me about 12 hours of the day, and that's including having lunch, dinner, going to the gym. So the story was a lot shorter than I actually remember it being. So I got the maximum combat efficiency one, but I believe I've done everything correctly to get the Man on the Mission trophy, the most glitched quest trophy in the entire game. Apparently this should be it. I am hoping it is. I've done like a cloud save just in case it's not, so I'll do it again and again and again if I have to.
Why don't you wait?
Yes! Let's go, boys! Meet all your Sparker love interests.
Good to see you.
Alright guys, so to finish this New Game Plus step, I'm going to get all of these skills. Not this is Adventure. This is Pilgrim. We've got 9 upgrades, and that's all we need. Because instead of going to get 3 more inhibitors, I know it's lazy, but I'm going to upgrade, reload a cloud save, then upgrade again, because inhibitors in New Game Plus are just a nightmare to get, and I'm just going to be lazy. So there we go. That's Iron Heart. Max out your stamina. 2, 1, done. Fit as a fiddle. Max out your health. Absolutely sensational. And there we go. That's everything that I want to do for New Game Plus officially done and dusted. With New Game Plus done, all of the trophies done but one. It was time to go on to the final grind, which is to travel 960 kilometers. Now, I knew this was going to be quite big and take me quite a while, but I didn't realise how big and how long this was going to take me. This was a trophy that I knew was going to be like, oh yeah, a bit of a pain, but I never really gave it any thought. I thought, you know what, it will probably come naturally when doing two full playthroughs. It didn't. It didn't, guys. It is, yeah. This trophy, in one word, is silly. It is a silly trophy. There was no need to have a trophy like this. I believe you could complete the main game 5 times and you wouldn't get this trophy. It is ridiculous. It's so silly. There's no need to have a trophy like this. Silly. And it just made this whole platinum experience a nightmare. The second playthrough, by the way, I didn't paraglide. I done nothing but run. Run. And prior to that, I had 94 hours of gameplay. So I just ran and I still... Okay, so here we are. This is the final grind, the final step, the final trophy. As you can see, we have travelled 455,000 meters, which is 455 kilometers. And that is from 2 playthroughs. That distance is from 2 playthroughs of the game. One like proper long playthrough and one slightly shorter playthrough. So we need 960 kilometers in total, which is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy that we have to do that. Also, my second playthrough, I really tried to focus on just running. I tried not to wing, like, paraglide as much or anything like that. So I'm thinking I just run here. I don't know, like, how effective this is. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of, like, a place I can run where there's not many zombies. You know, I'm not losing any distance anywhere, so... I think this might be an idea. So I just want to have a check or something. I've been running for half an hour, give or take. And I just want to see how far I'm not going to do this every half an hour, obviously, because it'd be a huge waste of time. I'm just curious to see how far I did get in that half an hour slot. Okay, you know what? You know what? That's not horrendous. We were at 455,613, and now we're 455. Now we're on 464. So we've travelled 9 kilometers in half an hour. That's still pretty brutal. Like, that's not a lot of distance covered. But I thought it was going to be less than that, to be honest. So, I'm not completely upset. But anyways, now it's time to actually crack on. And yeah, we're just going to be doing it all day. I'm probably going to do it for, yeah, maybe like 6 hours. And then see where we're at. Alright guys. I'm just going to save quickly. This is... possibly the worst thing that I've ever had to do in my life. I've broke my wrist. I once fell off my bike and landed solely on my eye, like knocking myself out. I've had an actual boxing match where I got my nose broke. I still won, but my nose broke. This is more painful than all of those. This is excruciating. This is one of those trophies where it is just like, why? You could have done anything else. This is just to pump up people's playtime. That is all this is, I'm convinced. Is all this is. But either way, we started a little bit gone 9 AM, I think. Probably about 9:30. It's now 3 PM. So I've been going for, let's say, 6 hours. And we're at 579 and we need 960. Alright. Oh guy, honestly, I've like lost just lost like so much motivation to do it, but I've got to. I didn't think it was gonna be this bad, you know. I thought like 6 hours, like that would get me like really, really close. I thought it would get me really, really close, to be honest. And just seemingly, it just hasn't got me as close as I thought. I thought I was at least going to be like 800, to be honest with you. I really did. I think this is the reason you guys wanted me to do it. I always wanted to do Dying Light 2, but I saw a bunch of comments, like, more than normal for a game like this. And it was mainly Dying Light 2. People were like saying, maybe do Dying Light 1, but definitely do Dying Light 2. And now I get it, because you guys thought this would be funny. So silly, dude. What a silly trophy to put in. What a silly, silly trophy. I'm so annoyed, man. I hate when games do this, dude. This is so unnecessary. You could have done 500 kilometers and that still would have been silly. Because I still wasn't at 500 after 2 playthroughs. But 960? That is silly. I know this is random, guys, but all my computers and that are off. I've just been running around Dying Light. It's now 8 PM. And I'm just recording this on my phone. And I thought, you know what? I'll stop and have a break. Like, after you guys last saw me, as in the video. And this is where we're at. After all these hours, half 3 till 8 PM, this is where we're at. Personal distance. 700 kilometers. Dude, we've got 260 more to go. Why have I done this, guys? Okay, guys, it's the next day. It is now about to hit 2 PM. I thought at 2 PM we'd see how far we've gone and how far we've done. This has been my life since yesterday at like 9 AM. This is what I've been doing. And as I said earlier, this trophy is silly. It is just bloody ridiculous. Okay. 907,913. Okay, so 53 kilometers left to go. Okay, that's given me a little bit of reason to live, because right now this trophy is killing me. All right, guys, it's 11:30 PM. We are on 956. So 4,000 meters to go. Alright, we're just gonna keep running until this trophy pops. I can't imagine it would take too long. Oh, we done it. Travel at least 960 kilometers and thank God that's over. Pilgrim's Path, unlock every trophy. Alright, so Platinum 131. According to my PlayStation, it took me 156 hours. Obviously, when I started this video, I was already on 94, I believe. And yeah, you can see when I first ever played it, 1 AM on the 4th of February 2022. And then you can see, look at the difference in these two missions. A year and 5 months later, and yet somehow a year and 5 months prior. Just broken trophies, man. So frustrating. These two are even a bit of a pain, really. Thank God for New Game Plus, honestly. And then this one, oh, what an awful trophy. Unless you're like a super fan of this game and you're like playing it every day and you just love it and you're playing it with your friends all the time, that is just not a trophy that will ever come naturally for anybody. But anyways, as I said, Platinum 131. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This was quite highly requested for a... I didn't think it would be, but this was quite highly requested, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, as always, thank you for the huge support. We've recently passed 26,000 subscribers, which is crazy. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.